What is up, folks? NYK31 here, Madden 17 Playbook Rankings. Here are the current ones, and we are on the Rams. You see that column to your left almost, well, it's all the way done. Column to the right. We don't have a whole heck of a lot to go, so let's pound them out. We are on the Rams. And where to start with the Rams, really? Loaded is where we start. Absolutely loaded playbook here. Actually, I'm on defense here. But we're going to be on offense very shortly, as I'm going to use our INT that. But yeah, absolutely loaded playbook. It's got everything. If you basically took all of the good elements of the college spread playbooks, they're in there. If you took all of the positive elements of the Browns, the Colts, the Saints, Jets, Broncos, most of the top, 5 to 8 playbooks in the game, they're all in there with virtually none of their negatives. We're starting out here in gun split ram, and you can look at all the stuff you can do out of this gun split ram. You can live in this formation for an entire drive, really, if you wanted to. And that's pretty much just a tip of the iceberg. Starting out running a little bit of a shallow cross. I ran a Texas concept there to begin the game. Get a pass batted down there, but not to worry. We can go and run orbit screen out of gun doubles offset. Do a little bit of a rat catch there. The ball is thrown behind me a little bit. And, we gained 10 yards. So you got gun doubles offset, all the good stuff from there. Inside zone, outside zone, orbit dive, orbit screen, orbit Z spot, all that good stuff. I'm in gun doubles here again, gun offset doubles. Get Jamal Charles into some space with some inside zone. And anything you want it to be, you can be. Double stack, I don't really use that much. It's gun tight offset, tight end, which everyone loves with the play action seams, with the bench. You have a dive there. You have corners. It's just mental. And the under center stuff is very good as well. You have some unique eye twin, both from traditional eye and strong eye. You have I formation, Y flex, some different stuff than what you usually see out of the usual I formation stuff. Here I'm running back into single doubles and run a little bit of wide receiver screen into the boundary, and you have a solid single back game. There's just nothing that you can't do out of this playbook. Even the empty set, you have a jet sweep and some pretty useful stuff there that won't get you just annihilated at will by any edge heat in the game. You can actually survive in it to some extent. Right now I'm in this wide trips offset formation. Again, the offset formations I like a lot for their ability for the back to not completely lose his mind against edge blitzers. Got Jamal Charles into space quite a bit this game, more so than I usually have success doing. Nice little table route there. Got a lot of stuff like that. You have the swing screen as well from the doubles and also the trips. You got Y flex where you can run the sail as well as the play action out and shallow cross. I was really amazed. I'm like sitting there going, where's this all coming from? Even the pistol set you got to read up in this pretty nice. This weak close. I like this bench out of this formation. It's a version that you don't really see very often with the fullback involved on the play side. I had my pick of levels there, but yeah, I was just amazed. Absolutely amazed by how much stuff this playbook had, and wondering where it came from. Jeff Fisher has never been known as an offensive guru in his life. I don't follow the Rams franchise on a day-to-day basis, really, so I don't know the ins and outs of their coaching staff, but to the best of my knowledge, their offensive coordinators aren't, known as among the most innovative in the league. But yet this team has this incredibly dynamic, incredibly diverse playbook with a million answers for everything. Here I'm in gun bunch. You got a gun bunch too. I just kind of jerry rig something. I jerry rig bunch curl flat to give myself a nice little slant route over the middle. And you got the usual gun bunch stuff. Only thing I can really quibble with is I'm not in love with this gun bunch sweep. But even that you can negotiate around. Here, Jamal Charles is so agile. I'm able to find a cutback lane and, you know, wiggle through there for a little bit of a good gain and get a first down. Going to be in tight end all set. No, I'm kind of trolling through here. I don't really use double stack that much because there's just not a whole heck of a lot of plays to go to. I'm in strong twins over here. I'm going to run power, and of course, I can't resist at least trying that rollout smash. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But before that, we're going to pop power here. Cut it back inside of that block shed by the corner. And I didn't have a high confidence level that this would work. I add a backside drag, and of course, the blocking just disintegrates and I get killed. But I had to try it. You don't know if it's gonna, if it's not going to work until you try it. So, what can you do? Gotta settle up with a field goal. But yeah, just an absolutely loaded playbook. If you're struggling to run anything and nothing has worked for you all year, give this playbook a whirl. You're going to find something here in it that's going to make you feel comfortable. That power road didn't quite work. The lineman kind of, didn't get out and mucked it up. And here's the strong eye flex, tight end flex. Not a bad game there. It's got a good selection of plays. You got a shot play off that play action. You got a screen off that auto motion action. This is a really good formation in its own right. Gun tight end all set. Here's the spot corner, bench, the ram out, the play action seams that everyone loves. I'm running the spot corner here. These compressed sets like split close and snugs take some practice to read, the spacing of these routes. But once you get it, you can do a lot of good things. I swear to God, I was pressing R1 the entire time, and Derek Carr, just for whatever reason, just did not want to deliver the ball. So I got, hit there. Got a little toss. Don't get much, but I'm just kind of running the clock out here since I have a 13-0 lead. Single back, doubles, stretch gets blown up. What can you do? There's just so many answers. If you're someone who has been pretty much struggling all year on offense, run this playbook for the rest of the year. I guarantee you'll find a couple of sets that you feel comfortable, using. There's a lot of plays to go to, a lot of sets to go to. You can be creative like this here. I have a slant and out route combination over there that I could have gone to as well, but either one was open. Here is run committing, but it's a playbook that you can feel comfortable in a hurry. And there's a lot of ways you can go to combat how you're going to be defended. So I think the Rams playbook is a clear number one. Clear number one playbook in the entire game. They dethroned the Browns as the best playbook on my playbook rankings. Only other change I made here, I bumped up the Raiders to number 15. I have the Jags hanging on to the top half, the Dolphins just behind them. I believe the Raiders playbook is better than the Dolphins, and I believe the Jags is one of the sneakier good playbooks in the game that doesn't get any attention. So there you have it. Rams are the new number one. Raiders are firmly entrenched in the top 15 for now. And we only have a few left to go. Next up will be the Ravens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.